energy movies. Those
You scary.
Yeah, I don't like those shits. Nope.
Let me tell you something. Like that movie Hereditary, it weirded me out. It ended like kind of like okay, but I'm just like, oh shit. Like in the acting, the lady that played the mom, she did an amazing job.
Can we go see that tonight?
You probably won't be able to see it.
Why?
It's kind of late.
Yeah.
I think the last movie is like at 11 something.
Because I feel like shit like that can happen. Like those insidious.
I mean, I don't
like,
play with shit
I
like
don't
that.
Like spirits and stuff.
I don't play with shit like that. But I mean, I'll go see it. But I don't. It's.
But like Jason and all that, like I could watch that all day. Like,
Yeah, that's how my husband is. He'll watch any scary movie with me unless it's something paranormal.
Let me tell you something.
Yeah, I'm out.
Let me tell you, Insidious, the first one scared the shit out of me.
All of them joints scared me.
The first one was scary as shit.
Sleeping with my damn light
but
on.
Paranormal Activity, that shit wasn't even scary because it was just a camera moving around.
Nah, them shits was scary, bro.
How did you get scared with a camera moving around?
Insidious is scary because I feel like that could really happen.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, but
like,
Paranormal Activity was just a camera.
But I do believe in spirits, but I feel like that's why you pray and you believe in God.
but still,
and God protects you.
I understand, but shit.
I don't fool with that shit. Like I don't.
But I'm not playing with no Ouija board now.
Hell no. Now I will. I'm not. I did it when I tried it when I was younger.
I'm not doing any of that.
I don't know. But this girl that used a medium. Yeah. It's like a psychic.
All right.
I don't believe in
like
that.
People read your palms and all that stuff. I'm not messing.
I believe in God and that's it.
Yeah.
That is my psychic and that's what I need. I'm not fooling with that shit.
I've studied it. So
really.
Palmistry. Yeah.
Tell me more about
Astrology.
See, I'm not big into astrology and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Shit.
I've read up on all of that. Like,
so you can read palms?
I'm not a palm reader, but I know what certain lines mean. I know enough to be versed
so
on
not
it.
trying to dig more into it. I know you probably like are reluctant to what you can say, but like, how do they even have that ability to look at someone's palm and read or tarot card? Like tarot cards, I don't fool with that shit either.
I know some dope tarot card readers.
I can't do that.
No.
Man. I can't. Like I know somebody that actually got their palm read, and they said like
the shit happened.
It was going like they were speaking to like her dead parents, and like it was some crazy shit.
That doesn't sound right.
So with the tarot cards,
and like she found out where she used to live at, and like
and you trying to ask people about.
But let me ask you,
what my dead grandma thinking about? I don't even know what my dead grandma thinking about.
Like, it was wild.
You know
when I've seen it on
TV
TV and stuff, so I don't know. I never did it before. When I've seen stuff on TV, they'd be flipping those cards and it'd be like the death card. I'm like, well, what? What?
No, but the death, it's all symbolic. So the death card can just be an ending to something. So, like, if you are going through, like, a bankruptcy or something, and you can get the death card, and it can mean the end of your brokenness, of being, you know what I'm saying? It doesn't mean, like, you're going to die.
Have you ever had tarot cards?
Don't you ever know tarot cards for Lipstick and Cognac?
Hold on, have you ever, you never did tarot cards? Because you said you know some dope tarot card readers.
No, I don't read tarot.
No, have you had someone do it to you?
Yeah.
Did it come to full circle?
Not quite, no.
So then that makes it sound like it's a hoax then?
Nah, not... Man, look, the girl told me.
No, it's not a hoax.
That's what I'm saying. So when you had it done to you, and then you just said to me that nothing came.
I said it hasn't came to light yet. Yeah.
How long ago was it though?
It wasn't that long ago.
Like 2018.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
What you done did now? You
didn't
tell me that.
It ain't got nothing to do with Lipstick and Cognac.
Because you can't hold water. But no, oh shit.
I hope it's not.
Did it scare you though?
No, I grew up around that. My mom, she would get me books on it and everything. My mom is very open and accepting of a lot of things. And I think a lot of people are afraid of stuff that they just don't understand.
Afraid of the unknown.
Yeah. And once you understand it, you kind of be like, okay, this is just another avenue to get to this road.
I can't rock with that.
You don't have to. You don't have to. Yeah. I mean, but I'm just explaining it, you know. It's not for everybody.
Right.
It's not. And the thing is, even if you did rock with it, you can't just go to anybody to get that done.
Right.
That's just like going to a pastor.
Right. You can't go to every pastor.
Church. Yeah.
Right. In any church. And
so you go to somebody who can we want to connect with the dead and talk to somebody. Would you ever do that?
No.
Listen,
I'm good on that.
Shorty said she was going through something in her life that she never told the palm reader. I think she was going through like a like she was about to lose her house or something.
Okay.
And like the palm reader was like, yeah, I'm gonna talk to you, like, going deep, talking to your parents or whatever. And like she did this little, I guess her little ordeal thing, and she came back and was like, yeah, your mom said like you better take care of the home or something like that, like make sure you don't lose the house. She never told her about that though, and she just started crying right there.
But that's more than a palm reader. That's not palm reader. That's a medium.
Oh yeah, I ain't doing that.
I don't do mediums.
Because how do you know what I'm going?
I've heard that people do things. What they do is they try to be like, oh, so you have they'll try to get you to answer things
Bro,
so they
she
can
didn't
answer. No,
shit.
I'm not saying
Like,
that's the direct.
yeah.
I'm saying like people that try to like pull shit from you that are psychics supposedly. They're like, oh, so you have a best friend, right? Oh, you met last week. Like they'll just name things and they'll wait for you to say yes or no. They go based like on your body movement and stuff, and they could tell if you're gonna answer yes or no. So that's how they make you think that they're really reading your mind.
That's called a hustler.
Oh yeah, all right. They're psychic. I mean, let me say
she
that.
went in there with a clear heart, and she was breaking stuff that she ain't tell nobody, and she was just crying.
Now I will
right
say
there.
this though,
was like,
I do believe in prophets, which is sent from God. I do believe that because I had someone come and talk to me.
Yeah.
It was a situation when I was working at a hotel, and at the time they were having their church service in one of the conference rooms because their church was being remodeled. Under renovations, and the lady would come every Sunday to give me the check to pay for the space or whatever, and she always asked me if I can come in and have service, and I said I wish I could, but I can't leave the front desk because I'll be the only one working. And she just started saying things to me. She started talking about my childhood. Mind you, I'm not even from here. This lady was just speaking shit to me. There was a guy that came into the hotel that Friday, and he was tall, he had contacts in his eyes, and he gave me his number. And she said to me, she was like, there's a guy here with funny looking eyes. And I said, yeah. And she said, you need to tear up his number. He's living a secret life, which I knew what she meant, like on the DL. Because if you've seen this guy, he was like, you could tell like he was probably like straight or whatever. And he had asked me to come up to watch football with him, and I didn't end up going. And she said, I need you to delete his number. She said he's living with some sickness and he's trying to afflict other people. This is exactly what she said to me.
Wow.
And she said he's living a double life, which I knew being DL. And she said, you don't need to be around him. I deleted his number immediately. I didn't even do that because I was going to go up there and chill with him, but I knew what she was talking about.
Mm-hmm.
Like I knew it. So it didn't creep me out, but I do know that people can be delivered from God that are prophets
people to
speak things about you. But that wasn't a psychic. And again, this lady didn't know me from a can of paint. Like she literally was saying that she was a prophet sent from God.
This is her realm of studies.
Yeah, so this is what I'll say about that. Everything in the Bible, of course, is true. And so you have prophets. What we Christians call prophets, someone else may just call a reader. And just it's all based on your religion. You get what I'm saying? So the reason why, if you believe in a certain religion, you don't need to do certain things is because there's a certain protection that your religion does for you.
Mm-hmm.
And if I step out of my realm of Christianity until, let's say, voodoo, and I don't have the right protection in place, it can hurt me more so than somebody that actually practices voodoo. You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And it could be the same thing. Like they can be a reader in voodoo and it can be a prophet for Christianity. They have the same gifting, but they serve two different types of spirits.
Okay.
And that's where the lines are crossed. That's just the easiest way to explain it.
Okay.
Just like with tarot cards and all that, that still is part of prophesying.
So do you believe that there's actual like demons on this earth that are formed into like,
I think there
not
are,
saying like us, but like just people that walk down the street.
I think there are malevolent and benevolent beings, and there are some unknown entities. And I do believe that spirit does not see the way that we see.
Mm.
So they see right and wrong totally different because we have feelings, we have emotionals. They sit on the spiritual realm. So what you may be thinking is totally right in your mind, and you praying to something that you don't even know because you done went to this reader outside of your house of protection, Christianity or whatever it is, Islam or whatever, that entity can answer your prayer, but it may not come to fruition the way that you want it because they just see it right or wrong. They don't understand all this other stuff in the middle. Mm-hmm. And that's why you have to be very, very careful who you ask to pray for you and who you have looking into your life.
Yeah, I agree with you on that 100%.
Would you think that you're more religious than spiritual, or vice versa?
I would say I'm spiritual, but I identify with Christianity.
Okay, I'm religious.
You're religious
because I feel like I had a car wreck I almost died in.
I seen that,
and I know for me that I really should not be here,
right?
And I don't want to get all sad about it. Nice. It's like I've been going deep, like praying a lot, and this guy been really things to me, like. When you almost have a near-death experience, like what I had, like people told my parents I was dead. You get what I'm saying? Like my face was cracked open.
Can I show him?
Yeah. My face, I put on
he's not following, yeah.
My face was cracked open. You know what I mean? Like I was dead. And I was in this white room. And I do feel like Jesus comes to you who you feel is close to you. You get what I'm saying? I think when somebody passed away, Jesus comes to you in a form where you feel comfortable in. And he came in his form as my grandfather. You know what I mean? And I was in the white room. I was talking about this stuff. And then, he's talking about you gonna be someone in life. Coming in, it was taters. I'm gonna start crying. But then it was taters to my papa. He's like, Tay, you gonna be somebody. It's not your time to die. Like, I want you to get back on the right path. You going on the right path I'm not happy with. I'm not, better, basically. Because I was in college. I wasn't a bad person, but I was just wild. I was going through a bad breakup. I stopped caring about things as much. I was just doing anything just to get attention off of my mind. You get what I'm saying? So, and then I realized my grandfather was dead. I'm like, Papa, you dead. He was like, when you get up and wake up, you in a car wreck, you get out the car and walk towards the people. I'm like, no, I want to sit and talk to you. So he just go light years away from me. Like when I say fast as light, he just gone. And then the room filled up with a lot of people who I did not know, but I wasn't scared. They wasn't trying to hurt me. It is like a waiting room, basically. I mean, like a white waiting room with people just like waiting.
Looking at you.
Waiting. And like, I woke up and I had 10 inches of glass in my face. I had to take it out. And when I walked out, I seen one girl hit up in a tree. She was dead. So when my best friend hit her, she was in a tree. And whatever. And the guy.
That's how the accident was?
Yeah. And the guy's body was rolled over so much that his head was off, basically. And so when I got up, people was like, Rodney, you alive? I'm like, what are you talking? Like, I still know what's going on. Yeah. And then, like, I asked my friends, like, what is wrong with me? Because y'all looking like something crazy. And I was very to my face. Like, I like, whatever. And I was like, I thought it was like the 16 walking in college. And they're like, no, you just got a little scratch or whatever. And so my friend never took my picture. So I'm calling my mom and was like, Mom, I've been in the car wreck and there's something wrong with my face. She didn't pick up. So my sister picked up and she was like, boy, you okay? Whatever, not knowing that if I would have kept on, I would have died. And the reason I lived because I was asleep and my body wasn't in shock. But if I was in shock, I would have bled to death.
He was asleep when the impact. That's what he's saying.
Yeah. And so for that being said, I truly feel like
so more religious than
God send you signals. When God, I feel like when God wants your attention, He's going to get it.
Yeah.
And when you are destined to do something and you are, and like I know I am because I was told in the church, like you supposed to be somebody, you're going to be talking to millions of people. I don't know how because I was so against being a pastor. Like I feel like I don't live the pastor life. Like I don't, whatever. But I said, Lord, if I could speak to people and talk about you, I would love that. Like if the pastor like remove that from me, like I don't want to do that. But if you want me to speak to you and talk about Jesus, I can do that for you on a platform that you give me. And I was going away from that. And I feel like God said, look, no, this is what you're supposed to do. And so I feel like He sent people my way. I learned a lot of lessons. I've been through the good, bad, and the ugly. Like, I've been through some stuff, some shit. You know what I'm saying? That I don't even tell my parents about.
Right.
And I feel like with this platform here, I don't know what it's going, but the way it's taking off, I feel like I'm finding my niche in life. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm finding what I'm supposed to do. And I feel like this is it.
Sheesh. Well, that's
a testimony.
That is a testimony.
Like, for real. Like,
Nah, I said that to you yesterday. You definitely, and I want you to keep winning. That's amazing.
When you have near-death experience, like and when you come from like Christian household, you know when God's trying to talk to you.
Yes.
And God's trying to talk to me. So, whoever out there listening, when you run away from something that you've been told.
Oh, yes. He will get you
He will get you together.
I agree 100%.
All the way together.
The room just got heavy.
All right, I'm over here like.
Yeah, I'm about to call my mom. Like, yo, you all right? Like,
wow.
Like
I thank you for even sharing that and being open about that. Because a lot of people wouldn't. So that's amazing.
That's all I got. I ain't really, unless you want to touch something else, that's all I got.
I think he said it all. You took it out.
Yeah, that's we can end it definitely like that. Well, guys, Lipstick Cognac, I do appreciate.
We appreciate it as
you
well.
for coming
thank
up.
Thank you.
And coming and kicking it with us. A lot of people don't feel safe coming in here because it can go there, as you can see. Yeah. It gets a little sticky.
I only said
we go left
twice.
Yeah. That was good. That was
right. Good.
That was good. Yeah. So I guess just tell them where they can find you at. Give your social medias and all of that outlets.
Well, for Lipstick and Cognac, you can find us as LIPSTICKANDCOGNAC on Facebook and Instagram. On YouTube, we are Lipstick and Cognac, spelled out, page. And if you want to follow us individually, let me tell you, hold on. So on Wednesday, we go live every Wednesday at 9 p.m. Eastern Time on Facebook and IG and YouTube. And on Saturday, we do our radio show from 11 to 1 a.m. It's called
11 a.m. to 1 p.m.
11 a.m. to 1 p.m. on HHJR Radio.